operations. As we come down here, we'll see the A to Z of airlines with their cargo operations. Now, a lot of this equipment here, it looks like it's just being thrown off to the side or just laid around. But all of that tonight, you'll have to fight for a piece of equipment to load your planes and get the service going on. We look at the forklift operator. That probably guy walking inside is probably a cargo planner. Uh, he's maybe staging some equipment, putting it near a critical load that needs to go out at a certain time. And he's going around to collect these little bin things that they put the cargo in. As our 747 catches us. Now, if we become rock stars or major league athletes or hit the lottery, we may want to, or become successful business people. We may want to invest in our own aircraft, our own personal airplane. But we can't usually keep them at home. We typically, and there's places in Florida and other parts of the country called air parks, where you actually fly your plane, land on your strip, and then park it in your garage. But those are rare. Most of the people have to store it at a facility like Atlantic Aviation. What they do here is they take care of the smaller aircraft. If you're going to photograph these aircraft on the right, we don't like to get the numbers. That little N number right there. If you can refrain from posting those on the internet, Facebook and Instagram, it's always better to not even take the photo with that. If we had hit the lottery and bought a jet, that leads to our front door, that number. Go ahead.
What's the flag for? There's flags, little flags on that tail next to the number.
Oh, sometimes people put the country that they're from. It's also in the number or the letter. That N stands for the United States. The S, I don't know, or the C over there. Uh, uh, but the N does stand for the United States. And like I say, it does lead to the owner's actual home address. So we don't want to photograph those. And as you can see, we do helicopter service here also. Airplanes have the right of way at an airport. So we'll stop and wait for the helicopter to see what he's going to do.
So do you have to pay like a rent?
Yeah. If we didn't want to buy the airplane, we could rent it. That one that's moving. Maybe that would cost maybe $1,300 an hour, $1,500 an hour for the time that we need it. We needed it for 2 days. It'd be 24 times 1,300, and companies actually would pay that. Typically, when folks are in those type of vehicles, business people are going to sign big 10, 20, $30 million contracts for their companies, so they fly to the destination, get out, take care of their business, and get back on the jet and fly back home. So it's not used for a long period of time. We see a lot of the Hollywood actors and actresses, they own their own plane and they store it at these two facilities. We just here in the Sepulveda tunnel right here. Any engineers here? Okay, then that's a tunnel, Sepulveda tunnel. If we had engineers here, we'd have to call it a trench that was spanned. They dug a trench and then they spanned it with concrete and runway and stuff like that. So it's not a tunnel if we have engineers, but for us, it's a public tunnel. And we have more fixed base operations. It looks like up ahead they've identified that somebody might be coming out. We can tell by the workers in the green vests. Some of them will have these little orange or yellow things on their hands. They use that to signal the pilots. Those are entry-level jobs. They'll hire you for that out of high school with no training at all. They will train you. If you want to work around airplanes, that's a great place to start. A lot of top management in airlines All started off right there on the ground out of high school, learning how to move aircraft, how to handle the guys walking out with that piece of paper. That's because when we hit the lottery and we buy our own jet and we're going to Vegas or somewhere, we're maybe going to fly to Florida, we'll call up the office and says, I got a party at 6. We're going to Vegas. We're leaving at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We want shrimp and lobster on board to eat while we're there.